Right, so this is a 3D photogrammetry model I've just generated from about 350 drone images captured over a residential property and surrounding land. The idea with this kind of workflow is to create both a detailed visual model of the site as well as a measurable Orthomosaic map that can be used for planning, progress tracking, inspections and overall site visibility. So here is the textured mesh output. Essentially the software is reconstructing the property and surrounding terrain from hundreds of overlapping images captured by the drone. This gives you a full visual overview of the site from angles that simply aren't possible from the ground. For developers, construction teams and property professionals, this can be really useful for documenting conditions, tracking changes over time, remote inspections and improving communication across projects. This was the initial Sparse cloud alignment stage where the software works out camera positions and starts building the geometry of the environment. From there it generates a dense point cloud made up of millions of spatial data points, which is where the model starts becoming much more detailed. You can start pulling out terrain detail, building geometry, elevation changes and a much more accurate representation of the site. This is one of the elevation outputs where the software is visualising height differences across the site. Higher areas and structures can be separated from lower terrain, which can be incredibly useful for understanding land shape, drainage considerations, site planning and overall terrain analysis. This kind of output is especially useful on larger development and construction sites where understanding elevation and surface changes becomes important over time. And this is the final Orthomosaic output, essentially a high resolution measurable aerial map of the site. Because the imagery is spatially reconstructed, you can also begin taking real world measurements directly from the map itself, whether that's distances, site layouts or general spatial planning. Whether it's land development, construction progress tracking, inspections or just creating a complete visual record of a site, this kind of aerial data can save time, improve visibility and reduce the need for repeated site visits. Definitely some really interesting possibilities with this technology going forward.